Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize someone else was in here. I was looking for my boyfriend.
Oh, sure, yeah. No boyfriend in here. Hey, what is that you have in your hands?
Oh, it's just ice cream. My favorite flavor. Tillamook's chocolate peanut butter mudslide funk diggity caramel drip.
That's my favorite flavor too.
Really?
Based on a true story. Well, you're welcome to join me if you'd like. But you have to share some of that ice cream with me.
YOLO, right?
I could do this every day.
Ice cream and baths are pretty good.
Seriously. I think we should run away and camp a little. I want you to marry me.
Marriage is weird. Forever is a long time, and I don't really want to change my last name.
You wouldn't have to take mine. I don't give a fuck about my family name. I could take yours. Doesn't matter. We could make a new one. That would be cool.
I feel like no one can live up to that kind of commitment. I certainly can. That's why people end up cheating on each other. It's just too much pressure. And if you add kids to that, forget it. It's like we'll do it, and then if shit gets fucked up, we'll feel like we failed. It's just a bunch of words and some expensive jewelry. And they wouldn't even be our words. It'd be someone else's hopes. Someone else's insane optimism.
We could write our own vows. It doesn't have to be till death do us part.
I just don't like it. The idea just kind of weirds me out. Feels unnecessary. Why can't we just be more okay with having multiple partners, or I guess, multiple marriages, for tax purposes, in a lifetime? Everything changes, you know? Goals, wants. It's just an outdated institution. It's silly. It's a cute idea, but it's kind of stupid, right? It's just people have a hard-on for permanence. We want this mythical, unconditional love. And when is anything unconditional? There's only one kind of love in this life that is unconditional, and that's what a mother feels for her kids. I like you. I care for you. But let's not be cellmates. I can be a little wacky, and you're not necessarily the most consistent person I know either.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you think I'm crazy?
Charlo, I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm crazy?
I already asked you, take your words out of my mouth. Put your manners back in. But for you to get some help wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world. We all have times where we could use some extra help. Maybe some extra chemicals in your brain to get things working right.
You think I'm fucking crazy?
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
You're not even real.
You're not real, and I'm not gonna listen to you.
Charlo, you're not the king, and you'll never be my king. You're no Elvis.
No.
You're no Jesus.
No!
You're no fucking Jesus.
Stop drowning me!
I hate you, you fucker. me, Charlo!
Gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. I jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? I'm gonna buy a ticket now, as far as I can. Ain't a never coming back. Ride me a southbound, all the way to Georgia now, till the train and run out of track. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? Oh, Lord.
chance, completely cut loose from purpose. He was a young man riding a bus through North Carolina on the way to somewhere. And it began to snow. And the bus stopped at a little cafe in the hills, and the passengers entered. And he sat at the counter with the others, and he ordered, and the food arrived. And the meal was particularly good. And the coffee. The waitress was unlike the women he'd known. She was unaffected, and there was a natural humor which came from her. And the fry cook said crazy things, and the dishwasher in back laughed, a good, clean, pleasant laugh. And the young man watched the snow through the window. And he wanted to stay in that cafe forever. And the curious feeling swam through him that everything was beautiful there. And it would always stay beautiful there. And then the bus driver told the passengers that it was time to board. And the young man thought, I'll just stay here. I'll just stay here. But then he rose and he followed the others onto the bus. He found his seat and he looked at the cafe through the window. And then the bus moved off down the curve, downward, out of the hills. And the young man looked straight forward. And he heard the other passengers speaking of other things, or they were reading or trying to sleep. And they hadn't noticed the magic. And the young man put his head to one side, closed his eyes, and pretended to sleep.
¿A dónde vas, muchacho? You look lost.
Thanks again for picking me up.
Sure. You bet. I know most everybody in this town, Torino.
Are you from here?
Mm-hmm. Spent the last 50 years of my life here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like a pretty small place.
I figure I know everyone by face here. My name's Santan.
Nice to meet you. That's a cool name.
Thanks.
Charlo.
Charlo.
Yeah.
Where's that come from? What kind of name's that?
My mom wanted a girl, and they were gonna name me Charlotte, but they found out I was a boy. They named me Charlie instead. My dad's kind of a funky dude, and he just started calling me Charlo, and it just kind of stuck.
Well, what do you prefer, Charlo or Charlie?
Well, I'm Charlo. That's me. Charlie is just what was on the birth certificate.
I'll call you Charlo then, amiga. Yeah, Torino. That's a Spanish name.
Uh-huh.
They came here looking for gold. They'd heard a myth that there was gold here amongst the Indians. There were a good number of tribes. They misinterpreted it. They thought it was talking about physical, the mineral gold. So they came up here and started attacking the Indians, killing them to take the land and mine it. And the first time they came, the Indians all got together, all the various tribes, and formed a huge army that defended the land from the Spanish. And the Spanish were actually driven off. But they came back with more forces. And the Indians, they weren't used to banding together like that. They like to live their lives as smaller tribes, peaceful tribes. And they didn't bother to band together again, even though it worked the first time. They just refused to live like that. And then, of course, the Americans came and beat the Mexicans' ass to take the land. It's kind of interesting they were doing it under the name of the same God. Every world has a God. There's a landlord. You have to pay rent. My children, they're terrified of me. They betrayed me. My father, he's the one you want to stay on his good side. Very heavy-handed. He beat my ass. Did you ever hear of the golden marmot animal? It's like a guinea pig. It digs holes in the ground. And you can look where the ground he dug out is, a little pile around the hole, and see if there's gold in it.
What made you think of that?
You're looking for gold.
Me?
But not that kind. There's real gold. We're all meant to take flight, but we're not all meant to soar as eagles.
Sure.
In this society, We've spun a web that entraps us all. But you won't be able to get back the warmth that you long for until you bring it back to the womb. It is only through true loss that we gain perspective and real appreciation. Unmasking the vanity and having some real character beaten into us. After all, when one mooks Christ, twice mook be.
Directed a hell of a film. Couldn't be more proud of the film. Couldn't be more proud of... Thank you very, very much. I thank everyone in the movie, on the movie, worked on the movie, did anything with this movie gets thanked. I want to thank Canada. I want to thank my wife, who I don't normally associate with Iran, but I want to thank you for working on our marriage, for 10 Christmases. It is work, but it's the best kind of work. And there's no one I'd rather work with. You know, I had no idea what I was doing. I stood out here in front of you all, I really just a kid. I went out, you know, and I never thought that I would be back here. And I am. Because there's so many wonderful people who they had nothing to benefit from it. I want to thank what they taught me. It's hard. You can't hold grudges. Have to work harder than you think you possibly can. And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life, because that's going to happen. All that matters is that you got to get up. But both you and I know that there is no film in this camera.
I belong a long way from here. Put on a poncho and played for mosquitoes and drank till I was thirsty again. We went searching through thrift store jungles. Found Geronimo's rifle, Maryland's shampoo, Benny Goodman's corset and pen. Well, okay, I made this up. I promised you I'd never give up, but if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? You get down a real low down. You started a cool train, derailed your own train. Well, who hasn't been there before? I come around the hard way. Bring your comics in bed and scrape the mold off the bread and serve your French toast again. Well, okay, I still get down. I'm not the kind of puss you take home, but if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? And if it makes you happy, can't be that bad. And if it makes you happy, why the hell are you so sad? We've been far, far away from Tim. We put on our ponchos and played for mosquitoes and everywhere in between. Well, okay, we get along. So what if right now everything's wrong? You happy, 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 happy.
Fuck it!
Oh, come now. You don't really believe that you had supernatural help, do you? Hey! All right. Thank you. Wherever you are.
Severe young men who like to wear women's pants. Women's pants. Women's pants. Women's pants.
I don't know why you would force yourself to grow up. Even though we're brothers, our closeness worries them. Something I understand being concerned about, but it's not something I have an answer for.
Whatever. Oh well.
I think there's different kinds of soulmates in life, you know. I think we're brothers, obviously, so that like makes us like soulmates, you know. Like we'll be mates till our souls float off. Yeah, for sure.